Put the pedometer down right now. Seriously, stop counting your steps. The 10,000 step rule is a comfortable lie. And that lie is costing you results. You have been moving but never really progressing. Your body is smarter than you think. It is designed to survive, not shrink. And survival means hoarding every calorie possible. That is the war you are fighting daily. But today, we flip the script entirely. Most people think movement equals fat loss. It does not. Not even close. A distracted stroll burns almost nothing meaningful. Your body enters what I call efficiency mode. It protects fat like a vault of gold. Every slow, shuffling step confirms one brutal truth. Your biology is winning. You are losing. But there is a back door. A specific metabolic state your body cannot resist. Today we unlock that door together. We are not talking about walking casually today. We are talking about metabolic flux. We are dismantling the 10,000 step myth permanently. We are replacing it with real science. Mitochondrial density, lipid oxidation, fat cell unlocking. This is the manual you never received. If miles produce zero mirror changes, listen closely. This changes everything you thought you knew. Your body is not broken. It is mismanaged. Let us fix that right now. First, understand your body is a hybrid engine. You run on two completely different fuels. Fuel 1 is glucose. Simple sugar. It burns fast. It burns cheap. Think of it as emergency rocket fuel. Your body uses it to sprint, to panic, to run from a predator threatening your life. Fuel 2 is fat. Lipids. This is your deep reserve tank. It burns slow, hot, and nearly forever. Even a lean person carries enormous fat stores. Enough energy to walk for literal weeks. The problem is most people never access it. They live entirely in sugar-burning mode. Even during exercise, they never touch fat. Here is why that happens to you. When you jog and breathe heavily through your mouth, your body reads that as high stress. It thinks a tiger is chasing you. So it slams the fat cell doors shut. Fat takes too long to break down. In a perceived emergency, speed matters most. So your body dumps sugar into the blood. Quick energy. Immediate fuel. No fat burned. You finish your run completely exhausted. You have not burned 1 ounce of fat. Worse, your brain now screams for carbohydrates. It needs to refill the depleted sugar tank. This is exactly why cardio makes you hungry. The system is working perfectly against you. We need to flip that biological switch completely. We need to signal safety, not danger. This brings us to the golden window. Scientists call it the zone of maximal fat oxidation. Think of a candle burning in still air. Blow too hard and the flame dies. Give it too little oxygen and it smokes. You need a perfect, steady stream of air. Your fat is the wax being melted. Oxygen is the air feeding the flame. To burn fat, you need massive oxygen delivery, but without spiking your heart rate dangerously. This is the paradox most people never solve. You must work harder than a casual stroll, but easier than a breathless, panicked run. So how do you find this zone precisely? You use what I call the sentence test. Go for your walk tomorrow morning. Talk to yourself or call a friend. The test begins the moment you open your mouth. If you speak full paragraphs without gasping, good. But if you could whistle a tune easily, you are walking too slow. That is transportation. If you cannot finish a single sentence, you are moving too fast. That is sugar burning. You want to live right on the edge. Heat should be building throughout your entire body. A slight need for air, but total control. That feeling is the biological signal you need. Your mitochondria receive the message loud and clear. The message is this: we are moving safely. We need energy, but we are not threatened. That safety signal unlocks the fat cell doors. Fat floods into the bloodstream ready to burn. This is the switch most walkers never flip. Now let us talk about upgrading the hardware. Your struggle to lose weight runs deeper than calories. It is a problem of mitochondrial dysfunction. Mitochondria are the power plants inside every cell. They are the furnaces that actually burn fat. Sedentary people have weak, tiny, inefficient mitochondria. Athletes have dense, powerful, robust mitochondria. Here is the extraordinary secret hiding in plain sight. Walking correctly in this specific zone triggers something remarkable. It is called mitochondrial biogenesis. You literally grow brand new fat-burning furnaces. 45 to 60 minutes of correct walking daily. That is all it takes to begin. You are not just burning calories during the walk. You are building a bigger engine permanently. 6 months from now, everything changes. You will burn more fat while sleeping. Simply because you built the right machinery. But walking one flat pace is not enough. We need to accelerate this process dramatically. We need protocol alpha, the incline variance. Flat ground is biomechanically easy for your body. Your tendons act like springs, bouncing you forward. That elastic recoil is essentially cheating the system. To strip visceral belly fat, we remove the bounce. Find a hill. Any hill works. Or set your treadmill to 10 to 12% incline. Walking uphill eliminates the braking force entirely. On flat ground, every step is a mini brake. On incline, every step is a pure contraction. Your glutes and hamstrings fire with full force. This does two powerful things simultaneously. 1. It doubles your caloric burn without running's impact. 2. It engages the largest muscle groups available. The posterior chain becomes your metabolic powerhouse. Think of your muscles as a blood sugar sponge. The bigger the sponge, the more it absorbs. More muscle engagement means more glucose receptors activated. Even if you are not diabetic, this matters enormously. Try 20 minutes of steep incline walking today. Keep your hands completely off the rails. Holding rails reduces caloric burn by nearly 30%. Swing your arms naturally and drive through your heel. You will sweat more in 20 minutes here than in a full hour of flat walking. Now let us talk about the caffeine-cortisol axis. Should you walk fasted or after eating? For fat loss, fasted walking wins every time. But only when combined with the right catalyst. When you wake up, insulin is rock bottom. This is the perfect fat-burning environment. Eat a bagel and insulin spikes immediately. The fat cell doors lock shut for hours. You have destroyed your best fat-burning window. Do not make that mistake ever again. Here is the exact morning protocol that works. Wake up. Drink water immediately. Hydrate fully. Then drink black coffee or green tea. Caffeine does something genuinely fascinating inside your body. It pulls free fatty acids out of storage. It floods them directly into your bloodstream. Your fat is literally waiting to be burned. But here is the critical catch most people miss. If you sit after that coffee, nothing happens. Those fatty acids get quietly stored again. Often right back in your belly fat. You must move immediately after caffeine consumption. Walk within 30 minutes of drinking your coffee. You oxidize those liberated fatty acids completely. Unlock, transport, burn. The full cycle completed. This is how you turn coffee into a fat-burning tool. Not a comfort habit. A metabolic weapon. Now we need to address the mental component. Because most people are sabotaging their walks unknowingly. I call this the dopamine detachment problem. Walk outside and look around you carefully. What do you see everywhere you look? Necks bent. Eyes on screens. Bodies hunched. Biologically, this is a metabolic disaster unfolding. When your eyes focus on a nearby screen, your brain activates the sympathetic nervous system. That is your stress system firing up. It creates tunnel vision that mimics anxiety. Cortisol rises. Fat burning slows dramatically. You are walking but storing fat simultaneously. You need something called optic flow instead. Optic flow is the world moving past your eyes. Trees passing in your peripheral vision. The horizon ahead. This visual experience signals your amygdala to calm down. The amygdala is your brain's built-in fear center. When it calms, cortisol drops immediately. Breathing slows. Oxygen delivery improves dramatically. Fat burning accelerates without any extra effort. The rule is non-negotiable from this point forward. No screens during your walk. Eyes up always. Audiobooks are perfectly fine. Music is absolutely fine. But your eyes must stay on the horizon. Your posture must be tall and open. This opens your diaphragm for deeper breathing. More oxygen means more fat oxidation. Simple equation. Lower cortisol means your body releases belly fat. It is the simplest upgrade with the biggest return. Now let us go deeper into your anatomy. There is a secret weapon hiding in your calf. Most people have never heard of it. Deep inside your calf lives the soleus muscle. This muscle is completely unique in the human body. It is specifically designed to never fatigue. It can work for hours without stopping. Recent research revealed something extraordinary about this muscle. The soleus is a metabolic powerhouse unlike any other. It is exceptionally efficient at pulling glucose from blood. It pulls lipids from circulation and burns them directly. But most people walk with a completely lazy foot. They shuffle. They never fully push off. To maximize your walk's metabolic effect, do this. Execute a full range of motion every single step. Roll through your entire foot deliberately and completely. Push off powerfully with your big toe last. Feel your calf engage with every single step. This is called the toe off, and it matters. It activates the soleus for maximum metabolic regulation. It also acts as a pump for your veins, pushing blood back up toward the heart efficiently, clearing metabolic waste and reducing leg inflammation simultaneously. If your shins hurt after walking, you are wrong. If your calves and glutes are warm, you are right. Learn the difference. Feel the difference. Chase the warmth. Now let us address those who cannot walk mornings. This strategy is called the glucose disposal protocol. You ate a heavy dinner last night. Sound familiar? Too many carbs. That uncomfortable food coma feeling. Most people collapse onto the couch immediately after. This is the single worst thing you can do. Your muscles go inactive. Sugar floods your blood. Insulin spikes. Inflammation rises. Fat storage accelerates. But you only need 10 minutes to reverse this. 10 minutes of walking after any large meal. Your muscles contract and create a powerful glucose sink. They suck sugar from the bloodstream without needing insulin. This is called non-insulin-mediated glucose uptake. Your blood sugar curve flattens completely and quickly. The post-meal crash never arrives to destroy you. And without that massive insulin spike dominating your system, your body returns to fat burning far sooner. Here is a fact that will surprise most people. 3 10-minute walks after each meal daily. That protocol is scientifically superior to one 30-minute walk, done randomly at some point during your day. Timing is not a preference. Timing is biology. Use it strategically and results will follow quickly. Now let us build your complete actionable blueprint. This is the metabolic flux routine. 5 clear steps. Follow all 5 and your biology shifts permanently. This is not a trend. This is science. Step 1. Nail the timing every single day. First thing in the morning, fasted, after caffeine. If mornings are impossible, walk immediately after meals. Never walk randomly in the middle of nowhere. Timing determines which fuel your body actually burns. Step 2. Find and protect your metabolic pace. Talk but do not sing. Hunt that edge. Too easy means you are burning nothing significant. Too hard means you switched back to sugar. That conversational edge is your fat-burning sweet spot. Step 3. Abandon flat ground completely and forever. Find a hill. Use an incline treadmill setting. If you are advanced, add a weighted rucksack. You need resistance. You need load. Not just movement. Movement without resistance is just transportation in disguise. Step 4. Protect your cortisol with optic discipline. Phone goes away the moment your walk begins. Eyes on the horizon throughout the entire session. Posture tall. Shoulders back. Chest open and proud. This single habit changes your hormonal environment dramatically. Step 5. Make every step a deliberate contraction. Drive through the toe on every single step. Squeeze your glutes actively throughout the entire walk. Feel the posterior chain firing with real purpose. Stop passively falling forward with every lazy step. Start actively driving your body with full intention. Walking is the most underrated health tool available. But we have turned it into junk volume. Passive, distracted, purposeless shuffling toward nothing meaningful. That version of walking does not transform your body. The intentional version absolutely does. Without question. Every single step is a physiological signal to your body. Tell it to upgrade. Tell it to lean out. Tell it to build more furnaces and burn hotter. But you must deliver that signal with precision. Not just with presence. With deliberate, focused intention. Stop walking to simply reach a destination mindlessly. Start walking to reprogram your entire metabolic machine. The tool has always been in your hands. You just never knew how to use it.